The world has changed and Nigeria has really dealt with us. We know now that we have to have a skill. I have about 3 kids I trained that relocated out of the country, 2 to Europe, 1 to Canada, and they're doing awesome.
All right, guys, welcome to the Peaches Cake Show with Who Cares. This is the segment where we get to show the face behind peaches, cakes, and all. So, guys, I'm sure you've been wondering why we've been out for a while. Just to let you know, there were a lot of things going on, and it's not just about I and my guests, but about the whole lot of people out there who are interested how this is done. She does the magic, and let me not say too much. Let us get to meet the face behind her, the CEO, Peaches Cake and all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put it up for Mrs. Helen. What's up? What's good?
Thank you. Such a long introduction.
Well, you deserve all that. An award-winning cake designer.
Okay.
So, how has it been? It's been a long break, and you're still doing your mixing and magic. How's it been?
It's been awesome. Summer is my favorite time of year because I get to be with the kids. Kids are on holidays. They need to get themselves engaged in constructive things, and baking, I try to encourage a lot of parents to engage their children to learn new skills. So I love having children. I've been running the Summer Splash, Summer Blast for baking for about 5 years now. We just concluded this year's version, and it was awesome.
Summer is not just going home to flex, to eat. It's also a medium where they can learn. And if they get the basics at this teenage, at the youthful age, then they will become international CEOs and very dependent on their own craft and skills.
Yes, I actually have the classes for 6 to 16-year-olds because I noticed that from 6 years they are able to concentrate and learn. So that way you start sparking their interest into baking. So as they grow, they know if they want to try their hands on it. And this year I had children come all the way from Aba.
Wow.
Awesome. I didn't know I would be trusted enough to handle children from out of state, but to God be the glory, everything went on well, and they were the last batch to finish our baking classes this year.
Okay, so can you fold your hands right now and pick up any of your students that came for the summer class and say, let this girl or let this guy do magic to this cake or something, and without you even involving yourself? Can you do that?
Yes, I do. I had 2 boys this year, and I would say Ejik and Katen were their names. They did exceptional. They asked me the most questions, very constructive questions, and then I would say another student that did exceptional is an 8-year-old, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, 8-year-old.
Yes, Ola she was with me when I ice. Icing is not part of their class. She wants to help. She wants to mix all the time. They're separated into groups. She wants to be the head of the group and the rest, but they all did well.
Okay, I heard you talk about boys. So we're trying to say now that the guys are now dominating, or they're getting more interest in the baking industry now.
Yes, actually, one of them Ejik came first. And the question the girls asked me, there were like 8 girls in that set. And one said, what's the boy doing here? Is this supposed to be? But he didn't care.
Yeah.
He didn't care because he knew he asked his mom really to take him to catering school. And he said he wanted to learn to bake. That's why she brought him.
So what message are you sending out there for the parents? Because this is just letting us know how eager and how open-minded these kids were. So what message do you have for the parents who still find it difficult to let their kids do the things they have passion for? Most kids can't even open their mouth to say, "Mommy and Dad, I want to learn how to bake." Like, shut up there, that kind of thing. So what message do you have for the parents?
The world has changed and Nigeria has really dealt with us. We know now that we have to have a skill. I have about 3 kids I trained that relocated out of the country, 2 to Europe, 1 to Canada, and they're doing awesome.
Is there any window open for, any set of class? Must it be just summer?
No, actually, we all have gifts given to us by the Almighty, and when we go back empty. So I encourage that whatever we have, we must give back to others. Training for me is continuous. For those who work in banks and people that are too busy to have time during the week, we have Saturday classes, strictly Saturday classes. And for those who want their kids to also learn during school, I've had one or two of such parents. They come on Saturdays as well. And for those ASU has affected, can come at any time.
Anytime, ASU, anytime.
Open for training at any time.
How quick does it take, for you to learn the basics, or say, I can bake? How many months or years? Because
for the basics, definitely not up to 2 weeks.
Wow. So
I do strictly in a week. You'll be able to make a very good cake, very, very good cake.
That means
so you spend.
I will not
actually, my children, the children that come learn to make their first cakes the very day they start. That's the only day I teach them. All through the training, they do everything themselves, and I just correct them.
Wow.
To learn to become like a professional designer, a sugar artist, that's what takes time, but you can do that in stages as well.
So guys, that's a wrap. So you see why we had to take a long short break so that we can, usher out learning to a lot of kids out there. And so no knowledge is wasted, no matter your size, no matter your height, no matter how big you are or small you are, no matter your color, no matter where you're from, guys. It's time to bake something, bake something so that, okay, I thought this was real cake. I'm going to start eating. We're used to having real cake. I was sure. It's been fun having you. So they can free you now. You can go back to bake it.